Welcome everyone to the Side Draft Podcast, and welcome to another episode of Side Draft Fast Picks. We're going to see if we can correctly predict the winners of the weekend, and we're going to Richmond this week. We're not us actually, but NASCAR is going to Richmond, and we're going to see if we can correctly pick them this week.
Yes, the short track night race. So this will be pretty cool. Just come from Bristol, and there's a lot of good action on that track, and then now we're going to Richmond. So see what happens there.
Yeah, then we're going to have an off week, and then it's Talladega. So a lot of exciting things happening all at once.
Oh yeah.
But before we get way ahead of ourselves,
yes,
we need to review how we did last week at Bristol. So to start us off, you picked Justin Haley, who had a great run, top 10.
Yeah.
Might not have got the win, but still a great run for him.
Yes, he's getting better each week. And for the college racing, he ran about 10th, 11th most of the day. But the last days he really turned it up and got it to 7th.
Yeah, I believe that ties for his best finish ever in the Xfinity. So, well, besides Daytona last year, but we're not going to talk about that.
That's another story.
About me, however, I picked Christopher Bell, who started off, really loose, almost got in the wall like 3 times, and then of course dodged that crash with the 51. So
yeah, that could have been really bad because he was just like inches off the wall and inches from hitting the car. So he's just sometimes going to be lucky.
Yeah, I think really his dirt experience has really helped him dodge all of those moments, and great car control out of him, and managed to get some track position, right place, right time, and ended up getting the win, especially with the pit stall that he had for winning the pole the week before. Really helped him there.
Yeah, and plus he got a little help from his teammate because the teammate stayed out and older tires and all, so that made it cause where Cole Custer and them couldn't really catch him.
And so I think you have 1 win this season, and I have 5, so I'm getting away. But when it comes to the Cup Series, still no win for either one of us, and we're going into week 9, I believe. So
yeah,
we got a lot to work on here.
Which I had a very good pick for Bristol in the Cup. I picked Ron Blaney. He beat the track record in the second round of qualifying, but the last round he kind of got loose or something. But Chase Elliott got the pole, and he led most of the laps at Bristol. And at the end, I ain't sure what happened when he went in the pits, and Kyle Busch stayed out. I don't know if it would have helped if Blaney would have stayed out or not. It's hard to make him kind of calls that late in the race. So.
Yeah, we was all saying, stay out,
please.
I think, at Bristol, the track position, especially nowadays, is key. It doesn't matter if everyone behind you pits, you need to stay out if you're the leader, because you're going, especially with like 15 to go. I think Logano in that situation should have definitely won the race, but unfortunately got faked out on pit road.
Yeah, because Blaney, he went all the way back to 10th or 11th after that pit cycle there, but he did manage to finish 4th.
And so I picked the wrong Busch brother, I should say, but I picked Kurt Busch. My lowest finish this week was 2nd, so that's pretty good. But just so close to that Cup victory. Kurt Busch was saying that he would have crashed Kyle, and I'm thinking, why didn't he? Why didn't he for me? I thought we was best friends.
Yeah, I believe if Blaney would have stayed out, he had the short run speed that probably could have took Kyle Busch out.
Yeah, so you mean beat him, not crash him, right?
Whichever way you look at it.
So, yeah, it would have been really exciting if Kurt would have done that. First win for Chevy of the entire season. They've had a really sluggish season, but last year they did too, but they'd had the Daytona 500 wins. So this year they don't have anything yet.
Yeah, they've had some promising because Chase Elliott, he finished 2nd at Martinsville, and now another Chevrolet finished 2nd in Bristol. So
going to another short track, will Chevys finish 2nd?
Or they improve their position?
So you got to do it just by 1. That's all it takes. So now we go into Richmond. still trying to rack some Xfinity wins because we seem to be really good at Xfinity.
Yeah. And I won with Junior Motorsports car and Noah Gregson and the number 9.
And so I would say Cole Custer. I am going to say Cole Custer. I would say Christopher Bell, but I picked him last week, so I can't pick him twice. So I'm going with, of course, Cole Custer because I already gave it out.
Yeah. Which is a good pick. I believe Tyler Reddick and Justin Allgaier be a good pick too. I know Justin Allgaier had some bad luck lately. Been running well, and just something at the end just happens. Like he blew up in Bristol, and so it's kind of.
I believe he blew up at Vegas too, or something happened. So he's just looking for that right time to get the win, get in the playoffs, and then you don't have to worry about anything really. So
yeah, he's definitely got the speed, and I'll just trying to finish these races out.
And so now, the Cup Series, who are you going with?
I'm going with the forward of Clint Boyer. I believe he's very good at the short tracks, and Stuart Haas is starting to pick up some speed now, and I believe he's getting it done. Speaking
of that, his teammate Kevin Harvick, we saw him have great speed at Bristol, but he started off a lap behind and had the uncontrolled tire. I think maybe he would have lapped up to like 10th place maybe if he would have been on the lead lap starting off the race.
Yeah, because they're definitely getting laps. I mean, he was getting laps back the hard way.
Yeah,
just running the leaders down and passing them. But I believe he had a very strong car at Bristol, and if it weren't for being 3-4 laps down, he probably been beating Kyle Busch.
Yeah, he managed to get his way up to 13th and on the lead lap. So I think if they bring the car as fast as that one, or at least somewhat near that much speed, he's got the win down pat.
Yes, he had the right sponsor, Hunt Brothers Pizza, and he was hunting something.
It's hunting the brothers.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was our picks for Richmond. We'll see if Kyle Busch can continue his dominance. But if Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer have anything to say about it, they'll be in victory lane instead. Or not both of them, but one of them at least.
Yeah, can anybody win except for Penske and Gibbs? So that's the only ones that's won this year. And see if anybody else, another team, will get in the winner's circle.
Yeah, we'll see if Hendrick can break that losing streak. I think Jimmy Johnson, it's a great track for him. We'll see how he'll do.
Yeah, and Chase Elliott, he's running very well. Finished second at Martinsville, and he led a lot of laps at Bristol. He was leading and got wrecked. So that kind of really messed up his day at Bristol.
Yeah, it's like a theme at Bristol apparently nowadays.
Yeah.
So tell us, who do you think will win the race? Comment down below your pick, whether if it's your favorite driver or just someone you think is going to have a lot of speed at Richmond. So join us for our race reviews coming up later today and tomorrow.
Yes.
If Mother Nature doesn't have anything to say about it, because I've heard that there is rain in the area, so please go away, rain. We don't like you. So hopefully you'll enjoy our race reviews. And stay tuned next week. We have something pretty exciting to announce.
Yes. So keep yours on.
Stay tuned.